Cigarettes are still unbelievably common. We all know their effect on our health, but what is not talked about is their effect on the environment itself. What are those and how bad are they? Let's find out. We will begin with tobacco's cultivation. It is in constant need of nutrients during its growth, so it leaves very little for the soil itself, meaning that no other plant will grow on that gravel without being fertilized first. More than 3 million hectares of perfectly fertile land are used in this process. Less useful land creates a need for more. That much space cannot be had without deforestation. As you can imagine, that creates a huge problem for any wildlife as they are forced to find new territories. In many developing countries, tobacco farming has taken over local food productions. Importing food can be an expensive process which makes it unaffordable to many locals. Also, tobacco is not very resilient against diseases. As a result, it needs to be constantly sprayed with toxic pesticides. Many plantation workers experience poison sickness and many of them lost their lives. But most importantly, some billionaires will get even richer from that. But surely cigarettes aren't causing any environmental harm. What damage can such a small things do anyways? It probably isn't surprising, but the situation gets even worse. Even though they need years to biodegrade, they cause harm in the nearby soil. What is left of cigarette is the filter, also known as bud, which contains same chemicals as the smoke. Once left in the nature, those substances get slowly absorbed in the soil. Those harm the plants but also animals and humans who consume them. Annually, we throw away 2 billion of these little things into nature. These many chemicals can render even the best ground unusable. Many nearby organisms pass away due to toxic poisoning. That makes soil even less effective as there are fewer organisms to improve it. Toxins in the soil get washed away with ease. That causes further contamination into lakes, rivers, seas and oceans. Exposure to those chemicals can threaten marine life and kills valuable algae species. Lack of those starves other organisms. We humans aren't safe either because that water gets into drinking reservoirs. Filters can get washed away on the beaches, which is why we find most of the leftovers there. The most obvious type of pollution is air contamination. Just inhaling gases from cigarette contains tons of dangerous compounds, some of them are carcinogenic. Not only do they harm others, they also contribute to air pollution. And you won't believe it? It gets worse. Those emissions were only from smoking them. What about their production? Well, tons of CO2 emissions are released by tobacco industry every day. Due to this much harm being done, many cities are willing to invest millions towards cleaning. San Francisco, for example, spends more than $10 million annually just to keep its streets and beaches tidier. So, the next time you see a cigarette butt lying on the grass, don't hesitate picking it up and throwing it into trash can. Watch the last video for the problems of meat and the right for the benefits of buses. Thank you guys so much for watching and remember that even small actions can have a big impact.